Okay, so again, this is the sine curve that starts at 0, 0, and then ends on the axis at 2 pi, because it goes through a full cycle, and halfway in between 0 and 2 pi is 1 pi, and it hits on the axis again. So again, the sine curve starts at 0, 0, ends at 0, 0, and then it's increasing. It goes up to 1, halfway in between, halfway in between. So these are like on the unit circle. So at like 0, that's the point 1, 0, the y value 0, that's the sine value. At pi over 2, this is 0, 1, the y value is 1, so at pi over 2, sine of pi over 2 goes up to 1. At pi, this is the point negative 1, 0, and again the sine value is 0. And then 3 pi over 2 is down here, and that's the point 0, negative 1. So the y value here is the negative 1 here, and then back to 2 pi, your y value is 0. So that's how we get those points. All right, so if you take a look at your graph for that second one, notice how it looks like the sine graph because it starts at 0, 0, and it hasn't been shifted up or down off that point. You have 3 points that are right on the axis. So your d value here is 0. It didn't get shifted up or down. But you've got stretched. Notice how I go from positive 1 to negative 1, and you got flipped. So if you get flipped, that means that your a value is a negative number. All right, now you just got to figure out what is that negative number. Well, instead of going, as high as 1 and as low as negative 1, now it's going as high as 2. And I don't know why that's not writing in. High is 2 and low is negative 2. Well, for some reason my pen's not working very good. But anyway, the a now is going to be 2, negative 2. So it does this now. It goes down and then it goes up. So can you see how it got flipped? That's what the negative sign's going to do. And then it got stretched by a 2. So your a is in negative 2. And this again is the sine function. So it's going to be negative 2 sine theta. And then there's no shifting up or down. Because notice this is the same number here as here. So I know there's no shifting. Whereas on the other picture, this number was at negative 2 and then positive 6. So it had to have been shifted up 2 because it wasn't balanced numbers.